Alright, hey everyone. Welcome back to Necromantic Thirst. Today we are on map 22. The Void Watchers by Darkwave. Now, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to finally get to this map because I don't know, I think this is just a really special map. As I mean, it's the only Darkwave map in the WAD. He's definitely not one to kind of like produce a lot of work or produce a lot of maps. So I mean, every time he does make a map, I'd say it's a pretty special occasion, you know? And I mean, what a map to give to this megawad. This is an absolutely massive map, by the way. 1,500 enemies, 10 secrets, 6 keys to find. Yeah, this is a very big map. Set to what's possibly my favorite MIDI ever, or one of my favorite MIDIs of all time. But if I want to explain this map a bit further, I have to kind of clear this area out because I have to go over there and kind of look at things and explain it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to run over to this SSG, grab it, and then sprint back this way, wake everything up, and then I want to grab this armor and take care of this guy. Alright, nice. Now there should be at least one more Archie coming after me. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I see him all the way in the back. This Mancubus can go. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh man, this is gonna be an absolute journey, I tell you. This map is a true adventure. Okay, where's that Archie at? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's get out of there. Oh. I'm also playing this like an hour after I woke up, so I might die a lot. Just FYI. That is definitely a big possibility. I'm not quite warmed up today. Ow. I'm not as warmed up as I usually am for these. I only did one practice run last night, and it actually went pretty good. So I have a definitive route for this map, and I just or well, if any of you are following this, trying to figure out a way to play the map, I hope this route works for you, because at least in my view, gives you a lot of really good stuff pretty quick. Okay, we're almost done clearing this area out. Those guys can stay there. Maybe I'll chain gun this Revenant. I don't know. Ow. Okay. Restock on ammo. Okay, now I can comfortably explain how this map works. So, well, I guess in a way this map is kind of like Darkwave's mucus flow. Damn, that God, that Arachnotron is brutal. I Sorry, I have to kill this guy. Very brutal Arachnotron placement here. Gotta give it to the man. He can place a wicked turret enemy. Oh. And I guess I'll kill this Baron while I'm here. Okay. Got a little sidetracked, but I'll leave that guy. Okay. So yeah, I'd say this is pretty much Darkwave's mucus flow, because you've got all these locked up rooms full of goodies. See, these ones are the particularly important ones, the red keys. Those are really important. But yeah, we have 6 keys defined, and yes, you do need all 6 keys, because once you hit all 6 of these keys, all of the bars leading to the final area will have been lowered, and these guys will have spawned, leading all the way there. And yeah, that's pretty much our goal, just to find all 6 of the keys. And you have quite a bit of freedom, routing-wise. You can pretty much go anywhere you want, making this a incredibly non-linear, kind of like 6-key odyssey through this massive world. And yeah, to start, I guess we can get a couple secrets and kill these Shangunners. Is there like 4 secrets we can get pretty much right off the bat? The first one is right here, which gives us access to a green armor stash with a Archie guarding it. Nice. Don't really need one right now, so just gonna leave it. And then, additionally, there are 3 secret, like, locked rooms that require both keys. So that's one. There's another one right here. And then the last one is right over here. Shoot that. Then I'll just grab the secrets. And yeah, the most important one being the BFG here. Okay. So I think I've explained that part. Now I just kind of need to lay out the route that I'm going to take. Now, obviously, I want to get these first. Because if you don't, you're going to be using the SSG for a long time. Which some people, I guess, don't really like about this map, is that you could be using the SSG for, like, an uncomfortable amount. I personally don't mind. I really like SSG combat, but that's just me. But yeah, we want to target those first because we can get those, obviously, but then we can also get the BFG. And then I want to get this key because it gives you the backpack. That's always important. And then I will go for this yellow key, even though we won't be using the invul. And then the blue keys will be last. Now, which way to go? Because, as you can imagine, there are so many different ways we could go right off the bat. Let me just kill this Archie first. Okay. So yeah, we can go a lot of places right away. But what, so how this works is that essentially the map is divided into, one half has skull keys and then one half has key cards. And it isn't oriented how you see it here. Actually, this whole side of the map has key cards, and then this whole side of the map has skull keys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the red key card first, which is over this way. And I'm just gonna run around and kind of stir up as much chaos as I can. Including waking up this mastermind, who's hopefully gonna shoot. Come on. Okay. I wouldn't mind if this mastermind died. Oh, there you go. I think I'm making this hitter. God, I just love this music. I mean, just listen to this. Absolutely stunning. I'm speechless about this track. Oh, yep, the mastermind's already stuck. That's good. Kind of just want to get all of the imps and whatnot out of there. Because we're going to be heading in there pretty soon. Also, speaking of the music, I switched from fluid synth to port MIDI. If it sounds better, if it sounds like different, or like if I need to lower it or raise it, let me know. But I was just listening to it in port MIDI and it's significantly louder. And I don't know, I kind of like the port MIDI sound. Sometimes I like it more than fluid synth, so. I don't know, cause in the past couple of like live commentary videos, I've noticed that the music is kind of quiet. Even though I had it turned up to like 12 or something. Why is this archvile here? Well, I guess it's good that he's here, but I don't remember one. No matter, I guess. Just kill him here. Nice. Honestly, I don't really mind taking this much damage because we're just gonna grab another green armor anyway. Okay. Let's grab this health. Then go back over this way. Grab this stuff. Alright, let's go grab that green armor. And you do want to watch out because, yeah. Darkwave pretty much lets you get nothing for free. Alright, and there's actually another secret over here if you go this way. Past this dead tree. Get some stuff. Here's some revenants. Where did you guys come from? Alright. This map is absolutely gigantic. It kind of leads me to forget some of the ambushes after a while. Okay, now we can finally go and do this. It's the first of many, well, to be exact, the first of 6 kind of big key fights. And they're all kind of in these like tower like structures. Like you see there's one over there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you can see right now. That's something else that I've heard a lot of people complain about this map. Just that basically all of the key fights are pretty much the exact same. But I don't know, I think they're varied enough to earn a spot. Because like it's not that they're, I don't know, it's not like they're all the exact same. Like they all have different monster compositions. The actual space you have to work with is going to be different. Actually, at some point I want to get out of here because we have a switch to hit. Alright. If there's an archvile over here. Just want to get him out of here. Should die right. Oh! Thank you, Mancubus. Very nice of you. Okay. So yeah, that one isn't too bad. I'd say this is probably the easiest of the big fights. Pretty much all of these big key fights have cyberdemons in them as well, so you're definitely going to want to make use of them. But yeah, we already have our first key. Now we can go back to the beginning. Grab the prize. Ah, yes. Good old plasma. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, now we need to go over here. Need to make the long, treacherous journey to the rocket launcher. I'd say this one is definitely the longest key, if I had to guess. As you're essentially climbing to the top of this like mountainous landscape. It's like just to get the rocket launcher. Also, there's a bit of an ambush here, so once you cross a line def over there, this whole wall is gonna lower with a bunch of crap behind it, and then revenants are gonna spawn over here. So yeah, there they are. And I wouldn't mind just kind of getting out of here if I can. No. Okay, I think I was a bit too slow. It's a bit too slow again. Oh man, this is where me not warming up today is kind of showing. Okay. I knew my decision to do this like right in the morning was gonna be bad. Oh, okay, we got out. I decided to play this now because the route is fresh in my mind, so you know, I might as well get it done. Because if I'm ever gonna keep these coming out at a consistent rate, I need to get this done. Okay, there's the Archie. Wouldn't mind saving my shells for him. Only gonna pull out the SSG when I have a clear shot at him. Very nasty. Incredibly nasty ambush right here. Okay. Grab all of this. Alright. Hit the switch. And we've got a kind of big fight coming up. We aren't going to trigger it just yet. What I want to do is get these mancubi out of the way. Including the ones in these towers. They're absolute menaces. I'd be very glad if they were dead. Nice. Alright, just one more. Come on, buddy. Don't be shy. Poke your head out. There you go. Nice. Let me... back here. Alright. Okay, now I'm comfortable triggering this, so... walk across here. There's a bunch of stuff right here. And there's an archvile behind us as well. I want to try... oh, never mind. Oh, okay, I got him somehow. That's good. Now... okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Alright. I think actually I want to go this way. Maybe. Yeah. Kind of sit here, get everything in fighting. Nice, nice. Oh, Christ. Oh, that Archie. Oh, you bastard. Should be almost dead. Nice. Okay, luckily, pretty sure another one doesn't spawn. Yep. That would have been a little too cruel. Okay. So yeah, there's still an archvile running around over there. I might try to go and kill him. Hopefully I can lure him over here or not. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's... ooh, perfect time. Oh, come on. Okay, I got absolutely clobbered by someone, but it's fine, I guess. Who needs health? Just don't get hit. Obviously. Be mindful of those revenants to my right. Okay. So now I gotta kill this archvile who is very angry at those revenants. My god. Oh, this is a very dangerous corner to be in. Well, it's a really dangerous area. Alright, kill him. Woo. Okay, we're safe. Yeah. Even though I do have a route, it does not mean this map is gonna go easy. It's a very hard map. Very hostile. And, very, like, uncompromising. It's a map that definitely takes no bullshit at all. Okay, so when you step up here, there's gonna be an archvile that spawns in the second room. Let's just hope that he, yep. Well, let's hope he doesn't do that, but... You better not. You better not do what I think you're gonna do. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm gonna use a bit of my plasma here. Get these guys out of the way. Alright. One last detour. Grab the last of the shells and the bullets. Alright. So, good news about this map is that this is probably the most difficult stretch in terms of the key fights and the journey leading up to them. But it isn't the most difficult part of the map, definitely not. The ending is also pretty damn hard. But I do have a strategy for that, so hopefully that goes fine. Alright. And now we get to climb. Climb, 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 climb. And man, I just... Oh, I completely wasted that med kit. Really needed that med kit for my 1% scratch on my pinky finger. Just needed that so bad. Okay. Kill this dude. And there's a little surprise up here once you cross a line. You go a certain distance, Archfell spawns, and so does a pain elemental. I want him to come down here. Alright, nice. I took way more damage than I wanted to, but that's fine. I do still have that green armor down here. At the base. So I might go and get that now. Yeah, I could easily die to this vial and the revenants if I'm not careful. God. Yeah, let's leave. Have I used all the health there? Oh yeah, that's right. There should be some over here. Okay, there's that. There's just some ammo. Should be some back here. Yep. I don't think there should be any over there. Might as well do this. Okay, then let's grab green armor. I think actually there should be... Yep, here we go, some stim packs. Alright. We good. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say when I was coming up here. I think it was just about the, just kind of massive scale and the kind of monolithic architecture and whatnot. Very beautiful. Ooh, I wasted a box of shotgun shells. That's not good. Oh, this archvile's a bit awkward to kill. Very awkward to kill. Okay. Let me... I still just kill him with the single barrel? Just do that. You know, even though I do have plasma now, I still want to be very sparing with it. Because you really just never know when you'll need to dump all your ammo on something. The SSG, you know, it's very reliable, and you also get a lot of ammo for it. Okay. Could be almost dead. Nice. I love the climb here. Just so, what am I trying to say? Just such a visual set piece, like climbing all the way up this massive landscape. And looking back to see the amazing views. Alright, bit of an ambush here, but nothing too crazy. It'd be nice if the Revenants were in on the action here. Nice. Hopefully they'll do something productive eventually. No? You guys don't want to shoot at the Revenants? Come on. You know you want to. Okay then. Suit yourself. You do you, I guess. Ow. That was a dumb hit. You gotta be dead, right? Dude. Really? Very strong Kakademon. Wow. Why he won? Did not expect that. Wow. Okay. Good shit, dude. Wow. Alright. We're on to the next key fight here. This is probably one of the harder ones at this moment. So yeah, let's do it. There's a bunch of stuff comes out either side. Want to utilize plasma for a good majority of this first part. Mostly to get rid of the pinkies and the Arachnotrons. And hopefully everyone else should just be infighting like they're supposed to. See a hunter over here, which I don't like. Alright, I think it's time to run. Get these guys to infight as well. They can be rather annoying to kill. So this guy needs to start doing something. Come on, Cybe. That working. Oh yeah, there we go. Guess I could also bring you over here. Trying to maneuver this guy to the right area. Yeah, here we go. One of you guys shoot now? How's this side doing? Oh. You know, actually, I think the infighting actually went pretty well here. I'm just gonna kill him. Oh, why are you pissed at me now? What did I do? Oh, okay. Get him. Thank you. Alright, thank you, good sir. You've served me well. Alright. Get these Mancubite down. So yeah, if I had to guess, this is probably going to be the hardest of the key fights that we'll do. I definitely could have just jinxed myself. I won't deny that. But from what I remember, the rest of them aren't nearly as hard as this. But now we just have to hit these switches, and the red skull key is ours. Let's grab it, and what we're actually gonna do is that we're gonna jump up here, and then fall down this way because there's a secret to get. That megasphere all the way over there. But of course, we don't get things for free around here. Could you... Yep, thank you. Alright, let's jump down. Yeah, get all you guys in fighting. Okay, let's go back here. Man, I just can't help but sometimes just stare at the views. Such a beautiful map. Want the music in the background too? Like, honestly, some of the best views in the entire WAD. Truly amazing. I would love to know like any kind of trivia about this map if any of the Necromantic Thirst team has some. Honestly, I doubt they do because Darkwave is a very mysterious character in the community. I imagine he doesn't share much about his work or like anything like that. But I don't know. I could be wrong. All I know is that after Speed of Doom, Darkwave really only made like one map like every couple of years. Like he made one for Resurgence, then for each 3 Hours of Agony WAD he made a map, and he made a map for 180 Minutes Pour Vive, and then this map, of course. Okay, now we're at this area, and this actually leads to the next key fight that I want to do, but we won't be doing it just yet. I want to clear this area out. I may have waited a bit too long up here. Actually, no, that's perfect. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Oh, let's go back. Yeah, that would have been bad. Alright, Mancubus, stop killing that Revenant. You're needed over here. Whew, okay, passed him. Get to about 100 cells. Okay. Alright, so let's make our way back down. Before we do that though, we need to get this secret over here. Back this way. Where'd that paint elemental go? Oh, don't do that. Thank you. Jeez. This area is a little crazy right now. All those mancubi. So much pressure. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's these mancubi up here. How come none of you want to die in 3 shots? Really making me work for it. Alright, so let's restock on ammo and grab our coveted rocket launcher and BFG. Ah, yes. There she is. Very nice. And the BFG. Give me that. And we can hit both of these, because why not? Alright, look at us. Fully stocked. Ready. Get this yellow skull key. And once we get the backpack, we will officially be in business to blaze through the rest of this. But we just have to do this fight first. Okay. So yeah, once we hit this switch, there's going to be stuff surrounding us over here. There's going to be an arch vial in this, like, kind of central, like, kind of turret area. Then another one here. And then revenants and a cyber demon this way. My goal is to kind of just get the cyber demon active. Yep, there we go. And if I can push through this way, then rockets. If I can, I want to kill the arch vial pretty soon. Because man, those guys are good at their job. AKA just being assholes. Okay. Cyber, where are you? Okay, nice. There's one. I think everyone else is dead, which actually, wow. Really good infighting. Okay. Gonna spend like 60 cells on this guy. Okay. Nice. Hit the switch. Yellow key's ours. Let's go and grab the backpack quickly. Where did you come from? Alright, finally. We can grab... Actually, we won't grab that ammo. We'll grab this stuff, though. And the rest of this. Nice. Then go back up here to grab the shells that I skipped. Alright, awesome. Look at us. We are stacked. Absolutely stacked for this. Took a while, but it makes the latter half of this map so much easier. So much easier. Gonna wake all those guys up and kind of wait over here. There's a pain elemental that I would like to kill rather quickly if I can. I see him. Come on, buddy. You know you want to... Okay, I'm just gonna have to rush you. Alright, good. Keep climbing up. Alright, you want to watch out here because once you cross the stair... Chain gunners. Alright. Now, an enemy that you can easily miss is this archvile up here. I always end up forgetting about this dude, and then I wonder at the end of the map how I'm missing one kill, but it's almost always him. Whoa. Alright. Want to watch out to the left. A lot of chain gunners. Even more up here. Nice. Go back and kill this guy. Right. Alright, now we're ready to get to the next fight, which is up this way. So let's do it. Now this one I think I want to use a couple of good BFG shots. Okay, well, it's gonna be more than two apparently. God, it's a lot of revenants. Whoa! Hello, Cyber Demon. Wow. Uh-oh. Man. As soon as I popped my head out, he just started shooting at me. Wow. What did I do to deserve this? I guess a lot of things. Oh, goodness, okay. Luckily, there's a lot of health around here. Alright, time to get this bastard. Let's hit the switches, though. Get the stairs up so I can properly two-shot him. Nice. Get that. Grab this. Awesome. So now before we get the yellow keycard stash, we can actually go grab a secret right here. Press on the candle. Nice. Got a mega armor. And invuln. But not gonna grab it for a while. What I will do though, let's go over here. And what this does is that once you enter this teleporter, you're actually gonna telefrag all the remaining masterminds and cyber demons. Which is definitely a big help. Because even though they are infighting, or well, they're meant for infighting, they're still kind of annoying. And I mean, at this point, you're already so stacked. Like, does it even matter, you know? But yeah, now we can start getting the blue keys, and we're gonna go to this one first, the blue key card. And I'm actually gonna drop down this way because there's actually some enemies over here that you can easily miss. Very, very out of the way. Kind of question their inclusion, but it's whatever. All right. Now this is actually a fairly big fight. This is probably the first one that I actually stumbled into my first time playing this map. And it's definitely a interesting one to discover the first time. Alright, so let's hit this. A bunch of pinkies are gonna come out, including an archvile right there. And then typically the mastermind would be right here, but as you can imagine, she just gets melted instantly, so not too much help. Just gonna kind of horseshoe around these guys until I can circle strafe them. Alright, now I have a free shot at the vial. Nice. Oh, we'll use a couple BFG shots. Maybe a good one here. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's hit this. There's another archvile over here. Awesome. Now we can make the climb. Actually, no, we have a secret to get. We hop over this way to some rockets. A lot of rockets, actually. I love how organic these secrets are. Like, they're just kind of built into the environment. Very awesome. Right. So we've come to possibly the wimpiest tower. Just two Archies. And they're dead. More about the journey, I guess, with that one. And now we can grab the prize, which I believe is either a mega armor or a soul sphere. Don't quite remember. Okay, it's Soul Sphere. That's good. Alright, getting closer and closer to the finale. Just have one more key to get. And this is also one of the longer ones because there's just a lot of build-up. And also, yet another random enemy. You want to go over here. This Mancubus. That has to be the most useless enemy in this map, I gotta say. I have no clue why he exists, but he does. he's just there. Alright, we're not gonna go up here just yet. We're gonna trigger a fight over here. Not this, but Elemental does need to die. Cool. So yeah, we have another mini fight here. A mastermind that teleports that way, and then there's a bunch of shit over here. Let's do it. You know, something that I really love about Darkwave's fights is that he has a very, like, dramatic and kind of, like, stylized way of presenting his combat. Like, you know how there was, like, a line of Pinkies and then there was an immediate line of Hell Knights? And, like, that kind of thing just always makes me appreciate his maps more. Like, he puts so much effort into every single aspect of his map. Speaking of drama, you may have noticed it, like, all the way in the beginning. But Darkwave does something that I think Death Destiny also did. And that was that at the start of the map, all the enemies are facing away from you. And I don't know, I just think it adds a lot of, like, tension and drama to the space. Oh, you're free. Then, of course, another thing that Darkwave is amazing at is just stirring up chaos through his combat and allowing you to take the fights in a lot of different ways. Like, you can either just kind of like alert all the fights at once and just kind of turn it into one chaotic mess. Or you can be much more methodical about it. But either way, it's still really fun. Alright. Grab the shells. And yeah, this is where the final fight is supposed to be. Absolutely crazy fight. But we gotta make one last climb. Where's another Mank at? Oh, there's one right here. Yep, there he is. There's nothing too crazy on this, like, uphill climb. Just gonna be a series of teleporting enemies that, again, have that dramatic and, like, stylized intro. Alright. To see, like, a very, like, symmetrical ambushes. Very, I don't know what's the word. I don't know, that's just one of Darkwave's things that he likes to do. It's kind of interesting. But now we can get the final secret, which is a soul sphere over there. Oh! Nice. It's a bit useless though because we're already pretty much at 200. Pain elemental, no, no, no. Big no, no. You know, obviously one of the other things that Darkwave loves a lot is pain elementals, but they aren't that obnoxious in this map. It doesn't use them that much to make them that annoying. They are definitely annoying. It's like they're like intrinsically annoying, but yeah, now we have the final key fight, but since we have a BFG, it's nothing we can't handle. So it's that part. Did you get out of the way? Okay, there we go. Now, on the other side of this is a lot of revenants. I eventually want to run this way. Ow. Being a bit too frugal, but I can't help myself. It's just something that I do in a lot of these maps, like the mucus flow, or like this one. Like when the important weapons are like have like a shortage on ammo, I really just want to keep them in the tuck for when something catastrophic happens. But so far that hasn't really happened, which is good. I like that. It's typically something always goes really wrong in these playthroughs, but this has actually gone pretty smoothly, which I was partly expecting, because this is a map that once you figure it out, once you figure out the best route that suits you and your playstyle, it pretty much goes that exact way like every single time, which I feel like is another really good thing about this map. But anyway, now I have all the keys, and it only took an hour. I hear someone down here. What are you doing? How are you alive, good sir? Bye-bye. One last locked stash to open, and it's a mega armor. But we don't really need it. Okay, so now we're at the kind of, I guess, final stretch here. So once I hit this switch, all of these vials are gonna teleport like along this line, so they're gonna be teleporting up here, and then like through this way. They're kind of gonna take that line. Then there's gonna be some cyber demons kind of just interspersed. So that's the plan. Just gonna go along and kill them. Now hopefully this cyber actually alerts a lot of the vials to him. Yeah, see? Yeah, this one attracts a lot of unwanted attention. Yeah, he attracts a lot of unwanted attention to him. Sometimes he doesn't get all of it though, which is a little hard to deal with. Ooh, okay. Alright, nice. That cyber demon is kind of wandering off on his own adventure, so I guess I'll just leave him there. Oh, never mind. Okay. Should be one more around here, or two more. There's this one. And there's that guy on the left. Could you cooperate? Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's right. Then there's two down here, actually. Yep. Oh my god! Woo. Oh man. Oh my god. Whoa. Talk about a snipe of the century right there. Wow. Whew. Actually, an unreal snipe from that guy. Wow. Just lobbed a Hail Mary rocket towards my way and it hit me right in the face. Holy shit. Whew. Man, okay. God, that was a rush. Let's grab this in case I take some more damage while dealing with all that stuff down there. I think we've officially run out of rockets, which is kind of bad. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now it's just these guys I gotta deal with. Yeah, they're a bit annoying. Unless I double kill them. Like that. Alright, now to deal with this sneaky bastard. Got me good, Cyber. I will give you that. You got me very good. Nice, okay. Didn't waste any health, so that's good. So don't need to grab any extra megas. Alright. I'm gonna go back over here. Let's get ready for this. Because we do have the final fight now. And I just want to check beforehand, before I grab this, if I missed any enemies. Because I definitely could have. Just real quick. I have a feeling I did somewhere. I have a hunch that I missed one. Maybe I didn't. Actually, I don't think I did. Maybe 1189 is the right amount of kills. Yeah, I think that's actually the right amount. I guess we'll see. Okay, so yeah. The plan is to grab this, run as fast as we can, because we're really only gonna have like 30 seconds to use this. So we're gonna run to the mega, everything's gonna lower and scream at us. Gonna BFG as much as we can in this area. Gonna turn around. And then go to the other side. Do as much as we can over there. Then kind of go back and forth. Okay, mega time. Woo! Oh my god. Cannot believe I was able to grab that. Oh man, that was scary. That was so scary. I think we're fairly safe now, actually. We have 100 rockets to fend off this horde. I think we're actually okay to use more cells here. Alright, nice. There's no one back here. Good place to kill the pain elemental from. Ooh, man. That was actually so terrifying. I did not expect to survive that. It's crazy. This is an absolutely incredible payoff for this map. There's still one more vial. Gonna make one last kind of push. Oh, actually, I need to be a bit careful. Okay. 2 enemies. Okay, nice. This guy. Then it should just be that cyber demon all the way back there. Go and get this guy real quick. Oops. He'll die at some point. There we go. Oh man. So yeah, that was Void Watchers. Now, one of my goals in playing this map was to kind of see if I still love it as much as I did the first time and the second time and all the repeating times that I played this, and honestly, yes. I don't care what anyone says, this is one of my favorite maps in the WAD. I think it's one of the best in the WAD. It's one of the maps that is the most replayable. Visuals are outstanding. The music is some of the best I've ever heard. Or Doom MIDI. I love this MIDI to death. It's just a very hostile, like, unwelcoming environment, but it's so beautiful. And, like, I don't know, one of my favorite things about this map is that Darkwave doesn't really hold your hand. Like, he doesn't really tell you how to do anything. He just kind of presents you with some basic goals and then just expects you to find your way through just, like, sheer curiosity and wonder about, like, where everything is. I mean, of course, the style does lead to some frustration, obviously, on a blind playthrough. But repeat playthroughs have always been a joy. I mean, my blind playthrough of this map was definitely a joy. It's like the first thing that struck me about this map was the music. And after that, it just kind of never left my mind. So I guess in that way, too, it's also a very Mucus Flow-esque experience in, like, kind of combat, kind of like progression, all that stuff. But yeah, wow, I'm very happy with how this went. Besides the kind of slower pace, I'm very glad I kept this under an hour 30 minutes. A lot of the fights went really good. Some of them I had trouble with, but that's also because I started recording at like 6 a.m. or something. Or like 6:50 or something like that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching. and I will see you all on map 23. Bye-bye.